Wake up with a bang.
Hey, wake up!
Anele and The Club
On 947.
Right on time for the drama that is happening in your offices. Okay. The voice note came through to 08400000947. Just give Anthony a chance to plug your headphones in. Anthony, you want to listen to this. You want Thembekile, this is the type of topic Thembekile likes to discuss as well, because Thembekile likes nothing better than to tell the employer that they're not they're not as important as they think they are in your life.
You must always remind your employer that you need me, boo.
Hi guys, Kgomotso here. So a colleague, she's no longer a friend. We used to be friends until this happened. A colleague and I were both up for the same promotion at work. She ended up getting it. Honestly, I was really happy for her until I found out the reason I didn't get it. Apparently, she told our managers that I'm actively looking for work elsewhere. It makes me feel like I actually deserved the promotion, even if I was looking for an opportunity elsewhere. Is it really such a big deal?
There's so many things to discuss in this little voice note of yours, Kgomotso. Thank you for the voice note, and thank you for trusting us and the rest of the city to get involved, get our hands dirty in here. Firstly, so many lessons. Your colleagues are not your friends. So if you're going to spill to your colleagues that you're actively looking for another job, and then your bosses find out, that's the lesson you need to learn there, is that you should have kept that little information to yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'm on your employer's side here.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
If we know that you are looking for a job elsewhere and there is a promotion up for grabs, then we can give it to somebody else who's going to stick around here and not you who wants to move.
I disagree. Because here's the thing. Firstly, as a start, your manager themselves is probably looking for another job. I've been working for 12 years. I've outlasted at least 2 managers everywhere I've worked. Okay?
Yes.
So let's get that out of the way. But secondly, I might be looking for other work, not because I want to leave the organization, but because I'm looking for a new challenge. And the job that I'm applying for internally may actually give me that opportunity. But I'm saying, if I don't have growth internally, then I would leave. So it's not about being tired of the organization. It's about looking for something else. And that's why even internally, I'm applying for a promotion.
Yeah, so I just want to step back a second and say I agree with you about what you tell your colleagues.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Shut up.
Yeah, even if you are close with your colleagues, right? Maybe you guys are friends. You must be careful what you tell them, because they also sometimes, without knowing, say something to the boss or to someone else, not maliciously, but then that like...
Frankie, someone mentioning to our boss that, I did see Frankie on Jan Smarts and he wasn't there to go to pantry. He's doing it deliberately.
He was there going to the Kaya FM because he knows that they're hiring.
Right.
No, that is absolutely malicious.
Yeah.
But then again, don't tell your colleagues anything.
Yeah, people at work think that because you call them buddy is because you think that you're friends. Sometimes you just forget their name. And so you just buddy. I mean, that's the reality of it.
My friend, I don't know your name.
100%. Although I must say that why would we not be looking for profit? Why would we not be looking for more money elsewhere? Why would we just be staying still? And it's a little weird that the employer thought that nobody would be looking for another position elsewhere.
But my cry is that obviously the employer doesn't think you yourself are all that they can just easily promote somebody else and say, okay, fine, if they're looking, they can go somewhere else. It means that they themselves don't have growth for you. So it's fine. They are also allowed to make that decision.
I don't think it's quite that. I do think that there are managers who take it personally when people look elsewhere. So it's not that they don't see the growth. They've just taken it personally that you have also taken the initiative to actually see yourself growing beyond the space. Like, I could stay, but I'm also open to going somewhere else. Also, investing in a person doesn't mean you own them. So just because I started here at 21, it doesn't mean that at 34 I can't say, it's been real. I'm moving on.
Her question here is, even if I'm looking for opportunities elsewhere, is it really such a big deal? No, it is not. Much like it shouldn't be a big deal that I, as your employer, do not promote you. Do you know what I'm saying? And give it to somebody else.
Yeah, well, this is where I have to disagree, because I think, and a lot of people will see this point of view. It is the hardest thing, and this is my experience, it's the hardest thing to get promoted inside the company where you currently work, because people box you, or they're happy with you doing, because this is my least favorite thing about managers. you are very good at your job. So we don't really want to move you from that job because you're doing that job so well. So now we're going to hire someone from outside to promote them above you because we don't want to move you around in the company. I don't dig that.
But I don't think we're addressing the witchcraft of the friend slash colleague enough. That was a very deliberate, calculated move.
But once again, you shouldn't have shared it with your friend if you didn't want it to get out.
But I trusted you. I didn't realize that you were a wicked little person. And now, even if I don't get the promotion, I'ma get you.
In fact, that's the person I would hire. Somebody who knows how to work the inner workings of corporate.
A snitch.
Exactly. That's the person I want. Guys, that's the person I want on my side because I know that, this one is the best person to go and send to go and do things.
Until they snitch on you.
But I'm the boss and I'm not telling you anything. Guys, keep your cards to your chest in these places. The end. And if you don't know that, you are showing me that you're actually not strong enough to go into the next level of this thing. Here, we're operators here. We're operating.
Is that why I've been here 9 years?
Yeah.
I've said too much.
11. I'm counting.
Isn't that why there's toxicity in the workplace, though? Because the people like that will get promoted. The people that will go behind other people's backs, that will fight tooth and nail for their position.
So what, do you want me to come to you be like, hey, Anthony, I'm going to go tell him Zo that you're looking for a job elsewhere. Must I tell you to your face as well?
No, I mean, I wouldn't, fair.
Yeah, guys, it's not toxicity. It's literally working. It's you using the information you have to get ahead.
I still feel if, in Kgomotso's case here, if your colleague had to step on you to get higher, that's where I disagree. So the colleague had to go snitch to say, listen here, Kgomotso's looking for another job and to get the promotion. Then I don't think she deserves that promotion.
Oh, you guys want things to be fair.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, but this would never... This...
Yes.
Yes,
we do.
My goodness. The pennies finally dropped. You guys want things to be fair. How dare you?
011-8838-947. You put yourself in Kgomotso's shoes right now.
Sure.
Wow.
These are not my pumps.
And the thing is, the reason Kgomotso sent this voice note is that she's in it, so she's quite emotional about it. And when you're emotional, you can't see things clearly, right? So because you are outside of the situation looking in, you are able to give her better advice. What is her next move? She was up for a promotion with her friend, inverted commas. The friend got it. She later finds out that the reason she didn't get the job is because the friend kind of let slip that, hey, she's actually actively looking for other employment.
And then the boss said, well, in that case, go find employment elsewhere. We're going to upgrade someone else.
No, yeah, the boss didn't even say that. The boss just didn't give you the promotion.
Because your boss is petty and childish.
084-0000-947. This has definitely happened to some of you. And if you are one of the employees that snitched on your colleague
To get ahead.
We pretty much want to hear how's that corner office going?
I hope it's Hal.
How's the basement parking looking for you? How are those managerial getaways going?
Come talk to Thembekile and I. Come talk to us.
011. You sound like you want to meet them outside. 011-8838-947. Do get involved.
Of course it's a big deal. I mean, why would the company want to promote someone that they know is just going to keep looking for more money and just going to keep looking for other positions? Because that's basically what you were doing.
I'm sorry, that lady that was looking for another job, she didn't deserve the promotion in any case because she obviously isn't happy at the company. Let her go.
My manager tells our senior manager every day that I am actively looking for a job elsewhere and he better do something about it.
They will always like the people that snitch. They will always like the people that bring information to them.
Guys, also you must remember something, hey, a promotion is not a reward for the work that you've done. A promotion is an investment in you for the company for the future. So if we know that you actively don't want to be here, why would we put more investment behind you?
But I think it's because you guys are making it a want to be here thing when actually it's not about the place. It's about growth, and I'm willing to go wherever I'm going to find it.
Okay, then it's fine. And this is the thing. We're saying you may definitely go. You may definitely go somewhere else. But whilst you are actively looking, wanting to go somewhere else, we can't put you in positions where you're going to get more information about the company, get more investment for the company when we know that you want to leave.
Guys, even in dating, you keep your options open, eh? Until you finalized one thing.
Now my husband's listening. I'm not gonna agree with anything you are saying. Musanati, you in Olive Jail. Talk to us.
Good morning, Anele and The Club.
Good morning, Musanati. How are you?
Well, thank you. So, firstly, guys, I really disagree with the notion that your colleagues can't be your friends or you can't make friends in the workplace. We spend our time there. So, it's very easy to make friends there in the workplace than it would be in a bar on a random day. And then going back to Kgomotso, the colleague or the friend was wrong. You can't use such information for your own advantage. That's just not right because they were friends. So you can't use it to step up as a stepping stone. So you get a promotion. It's so wrong. Guys, she must be demoted today.
Musanati, are you currently employed and you've got colleagues?
Yes, I am.
Do you know how
Yes,
much?
I am.
Who's your closest friend there at work?
It's Dimpo and it's also Nomfundo.
And you guys know how much you guys earn each other? Your salary slips.
No, we don't.
Why not? You friends?
We don't, because I don't discuss money, so we don't know how much we pay for rent. The same way we don't know how much we pay for rent and how much we pay for our cars. We don't. It's cringe to discuss money for us.
Okay.
Especially for me.
So my friend Vielwa and my friend Neo, they know exactly how much I earn because they're my friends.
You
they
tell
also
them.
know how much you pay on cars and
everything. In fact, Vielwa was looking for a car and she liked the car I drive and I was like, oh, this is how much I pay. But if you go with this bank, you're gonna get this deal and all of that because we're friends.
Oh, wait until she pitches for breakfast on 947 for 15% less.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I don't think it has anything to do with the job. But for me, discussing finances is a bit inclusive and a bit cringe. So I don't ask those things, and I don't want to be asked those things.
Yeah, Musanati, but here, this is what I have to say. The difference is obviously you guys work together. Whereas Anele and her friends, you guys don't do the same job. So when you're doing the same job, obviously there's a level of competition.
You ring fence some information, guys.
Yeah.
You especially at work, about your personal life, okay, and about your work. You ring fence some things. Yes, you can. We're not saying don't be friendly with the people you work with. We're not saying don't be supportive. We're not saying don't be there and be a team player. But we just say, personally, I believe that there are some sort of boundaries that you need to have with your colleagues at work. Because as soon as you give them too much information, look what happens.
But she was so wrong for that.
She still needs to shank her.
Kgomotso as a stepping stone. She was so wrong.
Yes, guys, she's wrong. But who gave her the information?
That doesn't mean you don't get punished, eh? I can still be wrong and I'm still gonna get you.
But how are you going to get me?
Watch me. I've got all day.
Because that's the thing. And that's nice that you can be like, oh, I'm going to get you. How, babe?
Stay away from the wine bottles.
It's worse now that I'm now your boss because I got a promotion. Now you really can't get me. And how did I get here? You gave me the information.
Yeah, I don't disagree with your friend getting the promotion. And that's what I like about it, because what's interesting for me about Kgomotso's message is that she says she was fine with it. She was really happy about her friend getting the promotion until she found out that her friend might have gotten it because of the information she shared.
Can I tell you what I feel is happening here? Is that we are all being emotional around a business decision.
No, but it's personal. It's also personal because there was a personal relationship. So it's not as black and white as we're just colleagues. I think what complicates it is the fact that there was an assumed closeness at a deeper level.
Yes.
So it can't be as simple as, oh, well, my colleague got the gig.
Kgomotso's the only one making emotional decisions. The business made a business decision. The friend made a business decision. Does it suck that your friend, somebody that you thought, and that thing happens when somebody's your best friend, but you're not their best friend.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the problem,
this
right?
This is what happened here, is that Kgomotso is now, living the consequences of people who made business decisions around her.
So are you saying that in the office, it's every man for himself? Huh?
It absolutely is, guys. It absolutely is. This thing of, we're taking on a team building, that's for work culture. And that's so that we can all know that we have got the same values and same goals for the business.
See why I don't bother.
No one is taking... I promise you, there is not a business in the world, and I'm sorry, guys, CEOs are going to hate me for saying this. No, there is no business in the world that is taking you guys on a boss parade, on a team building, or...
For fun.
For fun. We just want to make sure that in here, you guys are all aligned, that our goal is there, which is ultimately profit for the business.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Do we hope that what we are doing here is going to help you in your personal life so that you're a better person? We do. But in the event it doesn't make you a better person in your personal life, thumbs up. That's for you. That's on you.
I'm so glad I didn't go eat undercooked rice with you guys a few months ago.
When we're doing a little
team build.
Yes, because what did Greg do there? Greg came and told us what is the best for the business. What are our plans for the business? What is the strategy for the business? If the business cared about what's happening in your life, in that post, Barad would stop and say, okay, Frankie, how's it going with your house search and looking for a dog? Oh, we've got a dog. It's all of that. Okay, Thembekile, if it was really about that, that's what we'd get around together and do. But it's not.
We talk about strategy.
We're there to talk about strategy for what?
The business.
Exactly. So you cannot, Kgomotso, you cannot be upset that two people around you who you work with made business decisions.
Yeah, look, I mean, if I was Kgomotso, I'd still be upset because I thought this person was friends with me. I thought we were close. And then you do something like this. That is a betrayal.
Yes, and much like your friends in your actual life have also betrayed you in one way or another.
Oh, not mine.
Why does it sting now?
Yeah.
Why does it sting now?
No, because now obviously I found out that you got something ahead of me that I could have gotten.
Because do you know how you catch a fish? Because its mouth is open.
Oh.
Hi guys, Kgomotso here. So a colleague, she's no longer a friend. We used to be friends until this happened. A colleague and I were both up for the same promotion at work. She ended up getting it. Honestly, I was really happy for her until I found out the reason I didn't get it. Apparently, she told our managers that I'm actively looking for work elsewhere. It makes me feel like I actually deserved the promotion, even if I was looking for an opportunity elsewhere. Is it really such a big deal?
I genuinely feel like the manager did not see her in that said post that she felt like she wanted to be promoted to.
What happened to me was it wasn't really snitching on a person, it was actually snitching on the company. I was getting less than minimum wage a day, and after about 3 months I shared this information with my aunt who works for the labor department.
I also feel like the employer should have spoken to her and asked her, okay, I've heard this, is that the case? What are you looking for? Are you looking for growth?
Best believe that I'm going to do what I need to do to take more money home. I'd rather lose a friend, but at least I know I'm going to be driving a Merc by the end of the month.
There you go.
Rather you lose a friend.
At work. It's your work friend, guys.
You know what the thing is?
Yeah.
You can lose a friend, but you don't want enemies. Because that's the problem here. Is that if you spend a lot of time with these people, right? So to say we're going to not be as close friends, but you don't want to rack up enemies. I can understand Kgomotso 100% on this.
I absolutely understand it, but the thing is, freedom works both ways. If you have the freedom to be looking elsewhere, we've got the freedom to decide who we're going to promote. And most companies, I do stand to be corrected, or for my statement here to be rigamajigged a bit. Most companies, if you really are the future of the company and they hear that you're looking elsewhere, they'll double down and they'll give you the promotion and be like, okay, what is it that you want? That we see a future here for you. What do you need? There's this position that's coming up. Are you good for it? Things like that. If they find out that you're looking elsewhere and they're like, no, it's fine, she can go. That also means that freedom is working both ways. You don't see a future here. We don't see a future in you. At the moment, you're just doing a job.
I think that your statement there about companies looking for you to grow, I think that really depends on who the boss is. Because some bosses take that stuff so personally. Like the same conversation goes both ways. If you're going to promote someone internally, you can't be negative towards me because I'm looking for other opportunities or keep my eye open. Right? Because bosses take that very, it's like personally, and they get vindictive about it.
It's like you're leaving them.
You're leaving them.
And not the company.
Exactly.
Is it Simone? You in Bedford View. Good morning.
Hi, Anele and The Club.
How are you? Am I saying your name correct? Simone?
Yes, that's correct.
Talk to us.
So my thing is, it directly correlates to your last point, Anele. If she was really deserving of the promotion, they would have given it to her as a retention scheme or as leverage to keep her here. So I think we're just assuming she didn't get it because she was looking elsewhere. If you were a good manager and a good company is looking for growth, they'll use that to keep you here, give you more money. So I really don't think that she didn't get it just because the bosses thought she was looking elsewhere.
Yeah, Kgomotso's not telling us the whole story. She's just telling us that she knows that she didn't get the promotion because they found out that she was looking elsewhere. But like I say, if you are a star player at work, as soon as the bosses find out that you're looking somewhere else, they double down. They double down and they even take that promotion off the grid and say, okay, fine, there's a position coming up. would you like us to let's discuss you going in there? What training do you need to be up there? But to them, they don't see the downside of you leaving. They would rather incur training somebody new for your position, paying that money, because to hire new people costs the company money.
Yeah, it costs money, yeah.
They would rather incur those costs than retain you.
And I mean, they could have just given the friend the promotion and offered her more money. So even though she had the title, Kgomotso would have still got more money. So the businesses can do anything if they're not restricted by anything. So, but still love you, Kgomotso. Sorry, girl.
Love you, girl. But I stand on freedom works both ways. Whatever you're allowed to do, you must know that the company is also allowed to do the same thing.
So Simone is basically serving hard, cold facts here and saying that, Kgomotso, you just weren't good enough for the promotion. That's why you didn't get it.
Luyanda, what's the bottom line here?
All right, guys. You guys are missing key things here. Number one, there's 4 things. One is the trust aspect. This whole thing is not about Kgomotso getting the job or not getting the job. The issue is that the friend broke the trust. Now, if these managers or bosses are going to hire someone who is frivolous when it comes to things like trust, they should be careful as well, because this person could easily break that particular value, which is important for any company and any business. That's number one. Number two, who's to say that Kgomotso is not competing with Pillow Talk here? Because that happens in this country, particularly if you're in corporate South Africa. So let's not assume that Kgomotso did not deserve the job or that she was not good enough. Yes, I agree with you that typically a good manager and good leadership will try and retain you. But you have a lot of people who get elevated to managerial roles who, quite frankly, do not know how to be managers and good leaders.
Okay, but
so for me, I think
what happens if the boss is a woman? That now that we are assuming Pillow Talk.
Same story, same WhatsApp group. Because the bottom line is there are 2 issues here. It's the trust factor. That's the key thing. And the other thing is that we don't know whether Kgomotso is deserving or not, and whether or not that management or leadership is a good leader or a good manager. Those are the key things that we have to take into consideration about this whole thing. Yes, and then lastly, Kgomotso isn't telling us everything. I don't believe that's the only reason why she didn't get that. Perhaps she's only aware of that, but I don't believe that could be the only reason. Thank you.
Okay, so I get that whole, trust thing, but I think your friends are outside of the workplace and your partners and your family and all that. Once you're inside the workplace, you...
Yeah, but Anele, even colleagues, whether you're a friend or a colleague in a business relationship, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is it's the trust. Let's assume Kgomotso was pregnant and then the friend divulges that and then she doesn't get the promotion. Or let's assume it's something related with work. It's not about whether I'm a friend of yours at work or not. The bottom line is that this person violated the trust of Kgomotso, and she is eventually going to do the same thing in a different context that is even more important around work or sensitive information. That is where the key issue here, guys. It's the trust factor. This person is not to be trusted, and they promoted someone who clearly does not know how to earn her way to wherever she wanted to be without having to violate people's trust.
Okay, but
that
now,
is the key thing.
Because I mean, this is not the fact that you feel so passionate about this is because we've heard the story before and we've seen the story before. If day in and day out, year in, year out, decade in, decade out, we are learning that you do not share personal things at work, why do we still do them?
Because we're human. At a human basic level, we are no man is an island. We want to be connected to somebody. You spend too much time at work versus at home. So, and that's how affairs even happen in the workplace, because you're spending too much time with people around you. Therefore, you need the connection. That's the key thing here.
Look, what I do like about what you've said is, and putting myself in the boss's shoes, if someone came snitching to me, I mean, it depends on what they are snitching about. But if someone came snitching to me, I do ask the question, can I trust you with information higher up? Because if you're running to me with this kind of stuff, so automatically, for your own benefit, then could we trust you to not share that stuff for your own benefit elsewhere?
Okay, but then you weighing up, the lesser of two evils then, right? Is who do you want to trust? The one that came and brought you information about the business, or the one who is actively looking to go to another business? Which one are you going to give information about the business to first.
Yeah, look,
the
I mean,
one
tricky.
think about it. The one who's on the way out.
Yeah.
Right. To give them strategy. Let's say you guys want to buy another business. Right. Let's say you guys want to start operating in another area. A growth plan. Do you give it to that person who's on the way out, who could go to your competitor and let your competitor know what your plan is, or do you give it to the one who came and brought you information about your own business?
I don't know. This is so tricky. It's very tricky.
That's what you have to decide, because ultimately no one came to work to be Charlie's Angels, right?
No, exactly.
No one. Everyone is here for their own benefit. How they benefit themselves is what you are allowed to judge, okay? And people's character and trust and all of that. But ultimately, when you as a boss wake up and you assume every day that everyone here is here for themselves, then it's easier to manage them.
Well, good luck, Kgomotso. That's all I have to say. Good luck.
Say goodbye now. Back to making your morning.
Anele and The Club.
I love this show. On 947.